I invite you and welcome you for this international conference. Sir, hello, sir. Dr. G.S. Thomas, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yeah. हमारे माननीय यशस्वी मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ जी के संरक्षकत्व एवं उनके नेतृत्व में ये संपादित हो रहा आयुर्वेद योग नाथ पंथ पे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन में मैं सभी लोगों का स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूं। और विशेष रूप से मुझे अपनी बातें रखने के लिए समय दिया गया है। प्रेजेंट हेल्थ केयर चैलेंजेस एंड आयुर्वेद, इस विषय पे अपनी बात रखने के पहले मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि वर्तमान परिदृश्य में आयुर्वेद केवल भारत की चार दीवारी तक सीमित न रह करके वैश्विक क्षितिज पर स्थापित हो रहा है। आज आयुर्वेद की जो मांग है वैश्विक धरातल पर बढ़ती जा रही है। मैं सबसे पहले अपने गुरु जी की वंदना करते हुए अपना कार्य प्रारंभ करूंगा। ओम श्री सीतानाथ समारंभाम रामानंदादि मध्यमाम अश्वदाचार्य पर्यंताम वंदे श्री गुरु परंपराम। इसके बाद मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा नेक्स्ट कि आयुर्वेद इज नॉट मियरली अ सिस्टम ऑफ मेडिसिन, इट इज सपोज टू बी द आइडियल वे ऑफ लाइफ। Three special peculiarities of Ayurveda are basically reflecting the attraction of the globe towards this very system. It is pro-nature, it is a holistic system of treatment, and it is environmental friendly, and it has got its individualized approach. Each and every individual has got its own constitution and temperament, and Ayurveda offers specific treatment to each and every individual. Similar treatment cannot be given to two individuals of the same disease. This is the basic approach of Ayurveda. And third important thing is specifically offering the Prakriti, reflecting genome theory of the current scientific scenario. Dear friends, it gives a holistic approach from very beginning. And as far as the four-dimensional goal of WHO is concerned, we have got preventive, promotive, curative, and rehabilitation. Ayurveda offers wonderful approach regarding the prevention. The concept of the Dincharya, Ratricharya, Ritucharya, Sadvrit, Achar Rasayan, role of the Ahar, Nidra, and Brahmacharya, several things are there. It reflects, if we follow these principles, we can keep ourselves away from the clutches of the diseases. Similarly, in Ashtanga Ayurveda, we have got the two specific branches named as the Rasayan and Bajikarn. They are fully dedicated for the promotion of the health of the healthy individuals. And third one is the cure. While we are talking about the common infectious diseases rather than the lifestyle related diseases, they are the NCDs. Ayurveda offers wonderful approach towards the management of such type of the diseases. Here we are talking about the liver diseases. We have got the several herbal drugs which are already proved on the current scientific parameters. Kalme, Kutki, Bhuyamla, Daru, Haridra, several drugs are there. They are very effective in the CLD, chronic liver diseases, hepatitis B and C. It is supposed to be the wonderful approach of Ayurveda. While we are talking about the diabetes, it has not only the drugs related to control or regulate the blood glucose level, but it has got a tremendous quality to maintain the integrity of the vital parts. Because according to WHO, in spite of sufficient glucose controlled with the insulin and other oral hypoglycemic drugs, its complications are inevitable. So here we offers the treatment for maintaining the integrity of the vital parts. That is supposed to be the wonderful approach of Ayurveda. Next, in the bronchial asthma, we have got several drugs which are particularly meant as anti-allergic, antihistaminic, and several other properties are there. That's why we can control the bronchial asthma with Ayurvedic drugs very effectively. Similarly, rheumatoid arthritis, it is a disease which is at the top of the chronic diseases. Patient killing without, cripple without killing. In such conditions, it offers wonderful management for the treatment of the rheumatoid arthritis. Several herbal drugs like Rasna, Erand, Nirgundi, Mustaka, Amrita, Dashmul, they are wonderful drugs. Not only this, we have got the concept of the Brihatva Chintamani, like herbo mineral drugs. They have got the tremendous quality to control the acute exacerbation of the diseases. Similarly, in the case of psoriasis, osteoarthritis, erectile dysfunction, they are the common diseases where we can offer wonderful management. Here, the chronic kidney diseases is again a very common problem. Patients suffering from diabetes, having diabetic nephropathy, even in the hypertensive patients, chronic kidney diseases are there. In such conditions, we have got a specific drug, Trin-Panchabul and Punarnavad, according to scientific validation. The Trin-Panchabul and Punarnavad has got a tremendous quality to decline the raised serum creatinine level, blood urea nitrogen, and serum uric acid. Scientifically, several studies have been conducted in different centers of the country. They have got the tremendous quality to control the chronic liver diseases, chronic kidney diseases. We can avoid this dialysis up to a certain extent. And similarly, in the case of the cancer, we can offer a specific treatment. We cannot cure the cancer, but we can control the cancer in such a manner because we have got a specific approach. That is, we can definitely add some more precious days, months, and years in the life of the patient. We will definitely improve quality of life. And third important thing is we will definitely minimize the side effects of this chemotherapy and radiation therapy. Several other disorders can be cured with Ayurvedic system of medicine very nicely. You know, we have got the concept of the man-come environment. It is environment friendly because 3 cosmic powers are there in the form of the sun, moon, and air. They govern the total environment. And in human body, we have got the 3 humors. They are representing the 3 cosmic powers in the form of the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. You know, human body is the symbolic representation of the whole universe. Man is miniature replica of the cosmos. That's why minor changes in the cosmic environment directly influences the internal environment of the body. While we are talking about the infectious diseases like COVID pandemic, here the concept of the Ayurveda is entirely different. We are not in the position to prepare vaccines for each and every disease. A new disease comes in the existence. In such conditions, our approach is we have to improve the immunity of the individual because till the immunity is not compromised, it is not inadequate, the virus and bacteria enters in the body cannot precipitate the disease. So this is the basic thing. So we are offering the specific therapy with the help of the immunomodulator drugs. Our specific approach, Ayurveda has got the tremendous quality to control the chronic and intractable diseases because in opinion of the Ayurvedic system of medicine, the chronicity of the disease is basically due to immunopathology. We are treating this immunopathology by removing the Srotorodh, you can say the membrane pathology by the help of the biopurification or Panchkarma therapy on one hand and promoting the ojas that is supposed to be the dislodged immunity can be corrected with the help of the Rasayan drugs. We are offering several Rasayan drugs in each and every chronic disease. That's why our outcome is wonderful. That I have already narrated this thing. It is individualized science. Yoga Mahasam to Yo Vidya Desakalopapadhitam Purusam Vita Sakeo Visukatama. Unlike the Western medicine, we are treating each and every individual with different angles. We have to analyze the compare this. Prakriti Parichaya is supposed to be the very important mission of the Prime Minister of India. We are Desaka Prakriti Parichaya, we are doing this thing. So we have got the specific approach. And then most important thing is in 16th century, Yoga Ratnakar has clearly mentioned, Sarangdara has clearly mentioned, that there are decline of the bio loss in each and every decade. We can offer certain drugs to control different type of the diseases which are very prone in that particular age group. By that, we can immunize a person right from birth to 100 years of age. This is supposed to be the wonderful immunization schedule of Ayurveda. And we have got the tremendous quality to diagnose or treat different type of the diseases which are new in the existence. Vikara nama kuslo nahi jiriyat kadachana nahi sarv vikaresu naam to dhrvastati. The limitation of the Western medicine is much advanced in treating infectious diseases, but has limitations in treating endogenous diseases like bronchial asthma, heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, peptic ulcer. So we have to keep this Ayurvedic system of medicine, particularly as a radical removal of the disease. It is safe. It has got no side effects. Crudopathy is the beauty of Ayurveda, and we are using living herbs. Hence, can be absorbed and accepted by our body more easily due to similarity in their biomorphic constitution. It is economic and easy to procure. With these words, I would like to thank the organizers to provide me the opportunity to share my experiences on this very topic. Thank you very much. Thank you once again.
Thank you, respected Dr. G.S. Tomar, sir, for blessing us with your invaluable insights over the scope and various treatment modalities offered by Ayurveda. Now, I'd like to invite the chairperson of the session, respected Dr. V. Ratna, sir, to share his valuable remarks over this lecture in brief. Please, sir.
I think the mission India that must be acknowledged. His given his clinical experience to the field of Ayurveda. I think it will be benefited by the most of the younger generation as his most clinical experience to the Ayurveda field. My big thanks go to Dr. G.S. Tomar for giving informative lecture. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I invite Professor Brij Mohan Singh, sir. Sir is a professor and head Department of Kumar Vidya in IMS BHU, Faculty of Ayurveda, IMS BHU. Sir has done his MD PhD from